Gonna make this quick. Yesterday, I spent about 8 to 10 hours working on the strip. I went all the way up and down the strip on both sides, went through every single strip mall, was looking for salespeople, people of that perspective that looked like they were optimistic and doing a good job. And I handed out my cards, got as many numbers as I could, and honestly, when it was all said and done, I thought I did a miserable job. I got a few numbers, I gave a few cards, but I just didn't feel like I made that much progress. And then on top of that, I was handing out my numbers as opposed to getting to them most of the time because you're usually in a hurry. This is New Year's, so everybody's just crazy busy. It was very difficult. And so I wasn't all that impressed with myself. Today, I woke up this morning, by the way, and to give you an idea how much work I did, I literally walked so far out of my way looking for people of that kind that I have blisters on both my feet wearing good shoes. So I put on a lot of miles. My legs, my butt, my quads, everything's sore. And I'm not a pansy. I guess nobody's really seen my physique, but I can hold my own. So that was yesterday. So today, I woke up this morning and I wanted to try something different. I wanted to feel a little more confident. And for those that don't know what's going on in my world, I pretty much exhausted my warm and hot market right off the bat by failing miserably when I was talking to those prospects. And so now it's all cold market. And so I've been working through learning how to do this. And so that's where I'm at now. I went on YouTube and looked up different videos, and I came across Ray Higdon, Master Cold Market Prospecting, and it's a 2-hour video. I only recommend the first 45 minutes. I hope it's life-changing for me. It sure seemed that way for me. It really helped with the whole mental conversation on how to talk to people in the cold market. So the first thing I did this morning, I drove to a gas station because I had to get some gas on my way to another mall. And getting gas, I ran into some lady in front of me, talked to her for just a couple minutes, got her number right off the bat. And she's a very successful, doing very well financially person, according to her, works 50 to 60 hours a week in a corporation. And I literally, just because of that YouTube video, was able to get that contact right off the bat. And I really thank that video. So I recommend it to everyone. If I was smart enough, I would post the link myself under my posted video, but I'm not smart enough yet. Maybe one of these days I'll get a little bit wiser when it comes to these videos and be able to figure it out. You're seeing me in a car right now because I just pulled into the mall that I'm about to go prospecting in, and because I was so tired last night, I didn't post a video, so I'm doing it now before I go prospecting, and I will probably post another one once I get back home. That's about it. Oh, I also had a presentation yesterday and that I got to do first thing in the morning on 2 hours of sleep. And I failed I succeeded with my first one, but she was already pretty much with our company. All I was doing was explaining it to her again, or at least explaining the differences between our previous company and where she was now. The second time I actually did a prospect, it was to a friend, or not a prospect, but a presentation. It was to a friend, and I failed miserably. I felt horrible about it within 5 minutes. I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to be like, all right, I screwed up. Don't even listen to this. And I can't because I have to go through with the thing. And so anyway, 15, 20 minutes later, when it's all said and done, I just wanted to pull my hair out and cry. Like, I was so frustrated with how poor I did. So that was my perspective. So I went home, I studied some more. I started doing dry presentations some more. Practice. I did another completely cold market. He knew nothing about our business presentation for someone else. It was not for me. And I just told her I'd been working on them and I felt confident about it. I was the only person available at that time to do one, so I did it. And I felt really good about it. Obviously, there was things I could improve, but I was just super happy. I felt like I was confident. I came across like I knew what I was talking about. And I wasn't pushy. I wasn't selling it. I was trying to help people. And I think that's the perspective. Doesn't matter what business you're in when it comes to network marketing. If that is your perspective on you're trying to help people, I think that's where the success is going to come from. So again, this is just my journey of trying to explain things and figure out things, going back and forth on what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and all that stuff. So you guys are going to hear the pros and the cons. You're not going to hear me tell you about how perfect this life is, and it's not going to be. But the reality is, I truly believe that this industry can change your life in a good way as long as you're willing to work for it. And I feel like most of us are willing to work for it. And if that means residual income the rest of our lives or for many years down the road, just because we put in a rough 90 to 100 days, let's do it. So that's where I'm at right now. And I'm just doing it, and it's been ugly so far, but I feel like every single day I'm making progress. Yesterday I went home a little bit on the not depressed side, but disappointed side. Am I going to be able to make this? Am I succeeding? Stuff like that. And today I'm feeling very energetic, very excited. I still stalled in my car a few more minutes than I wish I would have to go out there and start prospecting. In fact, I was out of my car and then I realized I had to do this. So I think that in the back of my mind, it's still trying to come up with anything I can do but prospect. But I still have that internal drive, that excitement today that I haven't had in the last couple of days. And I think that's just because I'm starting to feel more confident. And it's because I've done enough studying that I'm feeling more and more about, let's try this. Let's see what happens. And so that's where we're at. This is Brandon. I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.